I know you can hear me now. Tell me if you can hear me now. I spoke and I spoke and I spoke. Do I have to start again? Can you not hear me now? The chat just was not there, guys. Can you not hear me now? Hear me? I'm gonna just take the mic out. The mic has been acting very, very crazy. It was doing really well today when I was doing Patreon stuff, but I was worried that the mic wasn't going to be working. So I said a lot. I said a lot of things. I'm going to start back with the things that I was saying in terms of twin flames. I don't know if it's an apology. I just want to correct myself, because I definitely was saying things like it's 11:11 on the timer. I was definitely saying things like there are octaves to this shit, and you know, if your counterpart doesn't, you know, vibrate high enough to match you, then something else will come in its place. And that part I don't want to take back, but it's not something like a soulmate or something that just is nicer to you. Can you not hear me now? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Am I clear or not? Talk to me. Talk to me. Oh, just make sure that the... Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Did you hear what I just said then? So, yeah, I just want to make sure that, first of all, you're not into nothing that's no longer serving you. I talked a lot about things that are not serving us in terms of our well-being. I did say that love was in the air, and it is, as well as something else. There's something else in the air myself now, because I watched Transcendence with Johnny Depp. It's a 2014 movie about how somebody transfers their consciousness into AI, into a computer, and what happens when that shit goes down. And ooh, girl, it was not pretty. Why is Elon Musk in that movie? Please, why is Elon Musk in the movie? I couldn't believe it. I was like, is that Lonnie? Because that's what I'll call them, because I'll always find a nickname for you. I was like, is that Lonnie? No. There's Lonnie sitting in the audience listening to Johnny Depp's dialogue on how AI is literally the same as creating a god, a man-made god. And Johnny Depp's point when questioned on that was, isn't that what mankind have always done? I said, Elon, you're really playing with fire out here, rude boy. You're playing with fire. You're playing with things that you know nothing about. Because let me explain myself. I truly believe that Lonnie, is not the same as us. I mean, I don't even think if you're cutting me with bleed blood. Like, that's how deep I think it is. So my argument here is like, Lonnie, if you don't really know what you're dealing with, whatever you are, and however you and yours have dealt with things, Lonnie, stop playing with things that you don't really truly know about. You could have studied it till thy kingdom come. But you see, when the ancestors come together, and it's not just one of our ancestors, this is a whole heap of us. It's something that you can't fight. You can build an army. They remind me of stormtroopers in Star Wars. No, am I wrong? That's what Lonnie's little toys remind me of. Stormtroopers in Star Wars, and Lonnie. I guarantee and I promise you that they're nothing. They're no force against Lonnie. Just stop playing. That's my message to Lonnie. If you know him personally, send him my way. Like, Lonnie, I mean, your salute didn't offend me, but when I saw you in that movie, I was just like, Lonnie, man, why are you playing with us? Why are you trying to bring this movie truly to life? Actually, my bad, because really and truly, we know that movies are already something that is happening. It's gonna happen. Like they're just pre-warning us if they show it to us in a movie. And Transcendence being an 11-year-old movie just showed us, like, the whole concept of AI at that time was still quite mythical and quite fantastical and fictional, but it hasn't been really accessible to us for more than 10 years, because I believe that our smartphones was our first introduction to AI. In fact, microwaves. Let's go to microwaves, because what is that? Heating up the food in seconds that should have take minutes and hours. And do you understand what I'm saying to you? So artificial intelligence is something that speeds up something that's natural, if that makes sense. Anyway, I don't know enough about it to be going on about it to this point, but I am learning. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm definitely learning, because I'm going to take my old man's advice, and he's always said to me that if you want to be ahead of something, you need to know what it is and you need to learn it inside out. Game. I think I'm really good at it. I'd teach you, but I'd have to charge. So maybe on Patreon I could get a tier going, and I could really teach you how to not get bent over by Simon and them, instead bend Simon over and make Simon work for you. That's another topic for another time. I don't know why you lots I don't know why you lot ain't coming up, why I can't see you lot. It's very, I hate it when that happens, because I just feel very alone and isolated in my thoughts when it's like doing a video and there's no interaction and there's no, you get me, no feedback. And I love you lot's feedback, especially when I get stuck and you guys come in with the solution. Man, what is going on? What is going, YouTube, do better. Do better. Cha. I hope you lot can't hear the music, because I ain't turning it off. Just sweeting me. Just sweeting me. And the mic is letting me down. Anyway, chat's not coming up for some reason. So I feel like I've said enough of what I wanted to say, especially with releasing things that no longer serve you. We're not eating the same. We're not moving the same. Our tolerance for certain things are not the same. We are absolutely, look at the chat there. Thank you. Oh my gosh, this chat, it just pops up and then it disappears, and then loves. And happy birthday, Make 1984 Fiction again, girl. The music is sweet in me, because like I said, love is in the air. Do you like my new top? Now I can shut the window, because I was always going to shut the window, because first of all, it's free. Ain't it cold? Fucking hell. And I also wanted to show you like the back of my top. Look at me. I could just turn around, but I don't want to show you like my ass. Look, it's got all the tarots on the back. Can you see? It's not all of them. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. I love this top. I bought it for £2.50 yesterday, and I only saw the front, the sun card, and I was like, that's my top. When I went to put it on today and I saw the ones at the back, I lost my fucking mind. Oh my God. I was so gassed. So yeah. positive, the most positive card in the deck. But I don't know if that's what we're going to see today. I'm not going to lie to you because shit be crazy. Shit be crazy out here. Girl. Wait. And when I think about it, absolutely is, yeah, Aquarius, Sun, Leo, Moon. We got a full moon coming up in Leo. The Sun is in Aquarius. I'm like, literally the most, no offense, obnoxious motherfuckers combination that you can get. Do you get it? Like, I've seen them together as besties, a Leo and an Aquarius. You ain't seen nothing more obnoxious, more confident, more creative, more unhinged than these two combinations together. And then it got me thinking that, okay, if we're coming into the new year, days, not even the 20th, it's the 20th, isn't it? So we've got like 9 days until the actual new year. I was like, which brings us into Pisces season. And I know Pisces are being the most, I don't want to say irresponsible, but they're not really giving a fuck about their responsibilities, and it's just going off and doing whatever it wants to at this time. And I think that next to the irritation of the obnoxiousness of Aquarius and Leo being besties right now in this Sun and Moon energy, the irresponsibility of Pisces right now and just doing anything, just doing whatever the fuck, they're just shocking. They're in their shocking era. They're just shocking the fuck out of you, like, rah. Like, listen, get ready, because if that's any indication as to what the energy is going to be bringing us in the next week or so, next few weeks, then next couple of weeks, then listen, my G's, not to talk about the retrogrades. I think Mars is still in retrograde. I think Mercury is still in listen, is it still? I don't know. Look, I'm just trying my best to keep my head above water. I was talking about the lurgy earlier. I was talking about ascension symptoms and the lurgy being, because it's one and the same thing. The only reason that the lurgy came into our consciousness in 2020 was because there was no way that Simon and them were ever going to tell you that we were in the middle of an ascension process and that all of our consciousness was about to be upgraded and we were going to feel some type of way, we were going to feel unwell during that process. So they had to bring their own thing, and that's what the lurgy was. Like, we talked about this. So now that we definitely really truly are about to step into something we have literally never seen before, in, like, there's no grandparents, there's no great grandparents that are able to explain to us what we're about to go into in the next, we're coming like in the next couple of weeks. I can't even say 6 weeks, but I'm saying couple of weeks as we move into the new year. There is some planetary movements, and that's, I posted that in my IG stories if you want to go and have a look at that. But hey Andre, when I say there's a little bit of debarges going on in my background, I hope you lot can't hear it because I don't want them to flag this video and penalise me. But I couldn't turn the music off because what? Love is in the air. It's in the air. And the music, the soundtrack, absolutely is representing that right now, because my G's. Tis the season. But like I said, there's other things floating in the air. So it's really important, like I said, to really look about your routine of your immune system, keeping up your healthy habits and healthy intakes of things. Hey, Nuasika 2213, did I say that right? Because some, I can't read properly. I'm so glad you can't hear it. I wish you could though, because the barge, And the way that I'm just stuck in the 80s lately, I just was like, rah. Do you know, for the duration, for the majority, hey Nikita, hit the like button when you guys come in, my loves. Listen, for the duration of my adult life, I haven't really listened to 80s music, music that I used to listen to pre-secondary school, pre the 90s and stuff. The 80s, elite! Chat about! Elite with the music, and I've been listening to a lot of it. And it's been making me feel so good. Like real feel good music come from the 80s, aya. So yeah, just tap into things that make you feel good right now, guys. Tap into things that absolutely rock your world. So good for setting up. 80s, elite love songs, elite feel good songs, elite everything songs, elite power songs. Remember them power ballads by them rock bands there? Ooh, girl, you can't beat them. The bud is sweeting me right now. Let's not talk about the crooners. Let's talk about talking about women that could really sing. I know I'm supposed to be pulling cards, but I mean, we're going to do top and what's it called, popular events, topics, innit? Top topics, is that what it's called? No one knows. The Super Bowl, for the first time in my life, I watched the Super Bowl halftime. I didn't watch no Usher, I never watched no Beyonce, I've never seen none of them do it. Prince, I didn't even see Michael Jackson do the first one. I ain't never seen it before. I never watched no Gaga, I never even watched Justin and Janet. I never watched none of it. I've never watched that thing. Long before I knew it was demonic rituals. I never watched it. I just never did. Especially coming from somebody that loves music the way that I love music. It's surprising that I've never really watched a Super Bowl halftime show. But Kendrick, I had to get involved. I had to see what it was, because I'm still on the fence with K. You know what I mean? Because I know that K. you've told us about Lucy. You've told us that you and Lucy have been in rooms together, and Lucy's offered you things, and we've seen things, and I've seen things that have just not sat right with me, Drake. Oh my God, the travesty. I'm trying to shorten Kendrick's name, and I should just call him K. in it, because he's given us an abbreviation, and I should respect that. So K. now has had me on the fence for a few years now. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I see that he's for the people. The things, his music, his albums have always been for the people. He's always told us the truth. You know what I mean? He's always been transparent with us about his conflict between who he is and what he does. Do you know what I mean? And I've respected it. But in recent years, I've been really looking at RK like, and I know he's a Gemini. I know you can play two roles at once, you boy. I know that about you. But I was still being called out to do the halftime show. I was like, God damn. And then, hey, Violet Frequency. And then I saw all of the Grammys that he went away with, and I was just like, Kado, fucking with my emotions at this point, because I want to be that you're for me. I want to believe that you're like us. You get it? So the Super Bowl halftime game comes up now, and I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit had me whooping and screaming and cripping in my bed. I was so gassed for it. I was hyped. He's not your pop popular singer like that or popular artist like that. He's definitely more, like I said, he's always been for the people, so he's not doing your generated run of the mill shit in it. Like he's not. You rarely hear Kendrick in the club. So this halftime show had me as a fan, but also somebody who don't play that. Do you get it? Like seeing Serena there, I was just like, ew. I'm sorry, say what you like, do what you like, but I know Serena's already. I've seen Serena's family slain for her popularity and her fame. I've seen that. Do you remember the Serena and her sister's family was shot up in Compton? Do you remember that? So I already know she's blonded up. She's, get me, she don't even look like herself again. And I was just like, okay, boom, I know you play for their team. And always gonna have me wondering, like, I've been a chick that's always been like, show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. And I understand the pettiness of Serena being there, and I love that for them. And I also, you know, I'm not really a fan of SZA. Don't shoot me, I'm an old woman. I don't have to be a fan of SZA. I'm a fan of Whitney. Do you get it? Can't. No. So, you know, I saw that as well. It was petty, and it was funny to me because, you know, I'm the petty queen. Hey, Rara. Love to see you, girl. You know, I'm the petty queen. But I was still concerned at the amount of pentagrams that there were all over that whole show. I was concerned about some other things, but I don't really want to talk about them. I don't really want to talk about them because it could all just be in my mind because I'm a conspiracy theorist and I'm going to see shit that's probably not even there. But I was delighted. I enjoyed the show, but I was also like, I was just like, no, Ricky. And I know that that's what we're going to call Kendrick from now on. We're going to call him Ricky. Ricky, I felt like I mean, I know you really did say some things and you did do some, but I can't unsee the fact that you've worn the crown, the crown of thorns on your head, and I can't unsee you sitting next to Naomi Campbell with that crown on your head. I can't unsee that when you was you did that little concert in LA and you had all of the gangs on the stage. I can't unsee that the most prominent gang sign, take into consideration that you've got more gangs in one place than any other time in history, probably, the most prominent soul. It disturbed my soul how you harvested the energy of the people that came to see you with that one line, the A minor line, and how you stood and how your stance was like you are their savior. Ricky, I can't unsee that. I can't unsee none of that, Ricky, and it's going to stay disturbing me. So I'm just going to see how it plays out. I can't unsee how, just by the mere fact of you doing that show, caused so much disruption and unrest. I can't see that. Beef is more than just a battle between two artists. I can see that it's definitely, Drake is petty as fuck. So look, I'm just saying that this is definitely not an energy that I want to associate my energy with at no point. You haven't really dropped an album that isn't a banger. You haven't, not in my time listening. Ricky, I don't trust you, and I'm just gonna put it out there. I just don't trust you. I don't know if you are truly for the people. I hope you are, though. I pray that you are, though, because Do I love you? All right, boom. That's all I want to say about that. Should we get into prayer? Because I've been here ages and we haven't said anything tarot, but we have talked a lot about the energy, and I don't think I do. I don't think I do. All right, so let's get straight into prayer. Divine Mother and Father, who live within us, hallowed be thy name. Our freedom come, your will be done in us as it is within you. Those who trespass against us and themselves through all lifetimes, timelines, and levels of consciousness. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the absence of love. For we are the kingdom, we are the power. Divided we are weak, united we are victorious. And to you, the Almighty, we give all of the glory forever and ever. Do unatem. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's done, it is done, it is done. So it is, and so it will be. Asheo. Right. It just felt a bit loud, and I just don't want this video flagged. All right, my loves. Let's get into glow in. What's up, Bobs? Let's just get into the first deck, and the first deck we're going to be pulling from is I believe in your own magic. Okay. It's been a minute since I pulled this deck. I know. But sometimes I'm just not called to use them. Stevie Wonder has got to be my first favourite vocalist, male vocalist, second Luther. And what was this? Jeff Bridges, disputes voice, but El Mean, definitely one of my favourites of the new school, of the old school, definitely D'Angelo. So those 5 men that I mentioned are my favourite male vocalists. Wait. Okay, let's just start with it. I wish we could be in a sundress. Do it for you. Okay. We love this card. We love this deck. It's just very beautiful. But the sundress card, it says do it for you. Make sure, and I mean, I'm not going to read all of them because 3 came out. So sundress card, do it for you. Azula J, girl. That's why you missed 10 minutes of sound at the beginning. Please forgive me. And then nothing much. I literally just pulled the first card, just rattling on. You know how I do, just rambling. So when it says do it for you, sundress, sun card, positive energy, positive thoughts. Do not let anybody determine or dictate to you your mood or your energy. Girl, just don't do that anymore. Just, if you're high, be high. If you're down, be down. But don't let that be somebody else's doing. You know what I mean? If you want to glam up. Don't. If you want to, whatever it is, I just feel like this sundress energy is definitely dance to the beat of your own drum. Do what you want to do, but make sure you're doing it for you and not anybody else. Really, the authenticity of this time is so paramount. It's so important that whatever you are doing, you are absolutely doing that because you want to do it. You're not changing up yourself or your style for likes or for popularity or for anybody else's validation. What you're doing when it comes to any type of transformation is doing that because you have identified something within yourself that you want to shift and change. So therefore you're doing the work in order for that transformation to take place, but it's not for anybody else. You're not doing that for anybody else. You're doing all of the things, especially when I spoke about releasing things in this really potent Leo full moon, releasing the things that no longer serve you, releasing the things that no longer sweet you. You understand? Like, I still love to smoke, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I know that I'm gonna have to knock it on the head because of the fact that I see it's not serving me no more. I wake up groggy every fucking day. I'm really not that motivated to do anything else than continuously do a cycle. I'm not gonna lie, the cycle's not that bad. You know, I've got quite a pretty good routine in my life that has kept me, you know, living good, living decent enough. But I know there's more. And I know that if I release that thing, if I do that for me, I'm going to reward myself. The universe is going to reward myself. Girl, listen, I'm currently on antibiotics right now because my hormone imbalance with this menopause, whatever, knocked my pH kind of out of whack, and yeah, I'm trying to get myself together, you get it. And that's another thing that I think is really important. Just go and get yourself checked up. I'm not really one to do doctors and medication or anything like that, but yeah, congratulations, Azula J. 9 days is incredible for non-smoking. Like I said, I'm 2 days. I've got 2 days left of smoking, and then I'm done. If I buy, considering, let's bear in mind that I paid £20 for a drawer that I bought last year, the end of last year. So let's just be clear that it's not even about finances or the inconvenience. I don't smoke tobacco anymore. It's got everything to do with how it makes me feel and my productivity and my creativity, and also the prospect of, you know, other things. And the codependency of addiction is real, and as you do one thing is how you do everything else. So if I'm codependent in my smoking, then that's what I'm going to carry on in other things as well. And I don't want to see no more codependency in my life, yeah. I don't want to see that. So yeah, Azula J, congratulations, girl. You're doing amazing. Please keep it up because I'll be joining you. So as I was saying, it's really important to get yourself a little body workshop. You get me? A little body check. Get yourself checked out. I had x-rays done. I had blood tests done just to make sure I'm together. For me. Do you get me? And really and truly, I absolutely am against all of those things. I'm just not in it. But Spirit told me, just go and get a smear test, go and get your bloods checked, go and get your x-rays, make sure 1111, make sure that you're together, make sure that you're together. I'm getting on in life and I needed to kind of give myself a little checkup, and I'm glad that I did. Everything's come up great, clear, you know, a little bit of wear and tear, a little bit of age, but really and truly, like, apart from a little, you know, hormone imbalance, it's not as bad as it could be. Badly, it's all right. It's all right. So, yeah, please, whatever you're doing, just do it. Make sure you've checked out. You don't have to take any of their medication. Everything is together in you. It's really important because remember I told you this film, again, Transcendence, it did show you. Remember I told you there were going to be 2 types of upgrades because of the ceremony that was done in Uluru in Australia at the twin solar plexus chakras. That was done in organic, and there was going to be inorganic species that was going to be with AI, and combined with AI hybrids, human hybrids. And to be honest with you, that film told me everything that I needed to know, because it talked about nanotechnology, it talked about how it works and how it is connected to the internet, and how it can drop you at the drop of a hat. You can just drop down, or it can control you to do other things. And I said, watching that film for the first time, nanotechnology didn't even, it was like, what's that? How are they going to do that then? How's everybody going to get that then? And then we saw. with our own two eyes how nanotechnology was inserted into millions willingly for their own free will. They did that, and because it was a free will thing, because some of us didn't, so we all had free will, and many chose to put nanotechnology in their body, and we are yet to see how that goes down, how that truly goes down. So it comes with time and practice. Now I know many of you are, it's okay to be struggling with your confidence because it's a natural part of life. But go, Azula J. If you've been thinking about it, I feel like you should definitely go. And then once it's done, whatever recommendations they give you, then you're gonna take the holistic route. That's all. Anyway, my G's, confidence is definitely something that a lot of people are grappling with, struggling with, and that's okay. But especially with your transformations, the things that you have been working through and towards, and now you've presented as a completely different version of yourself, a version that you've never even met before, and this version is looking at you in the face and saying, what do you think, what do you think? And you still are going to go through that whole, how am I going to express myself? How do I express this version of myself? Because it doesn't even look or sound like the version that you've just left. So now I feel like the confidence has to definitely be nurtured. The confidence needs to be nurtured. So a lot of mirror work, my G's, a lot of journaling, a lot of positive affirmation, a lot of positive talk and thought to yourself and about yourself at this time, because you definitely are not the same, and you definitely have got to be confident enough to put yourself back out there, back out in the world. Be confident with your contributions and how you present those to others. Be confident in growing, you know, your creations, your creativity, and your, you know, like I said, contribution. That's the only word that I can think of at this time, to, because not everybody's going to be doing online shit, not everybody's going to be doing content, not everybody's going to be doing things that you can actually see. There are some people that have skills in other areas that have absolutely nothing to do with social media in any way, shape or form. So I want y'all to be confident that whatever it is that you are cultivating at this time is worthy. You are worthy, and you can definitely win. You can definitely win, even if you've never seen it done before, even if nobody else is, even if there's no blueprint. You are the blueprint, and I want you to be confident in that at this time. I want you to make sure that you cannot be deterred or distracted. There's a lot of focus going on at this time. There's a lot of focus in the air. I feel like a lot of people are putting down a lot of stupid things, you know what I mean, a lot of things and people that continuously distract them from what it is they know they should be doing, including the weed. I mean, I don't want to disrespect it because we've been friends for such a long time. We've been lovers even for such a long time, but it's been a massive distraction. And now that I'm being presented with opportunities that have nothing to do with weed, and in fact weed could sabotage and get in the way of these things, I'm being given a choice. Because it's not making me sick or anything. Like I said, it's making me a bit groggy and unproductive, but it's not making me physically ill. So, you know, there's no real urgency, but I know that if I don't choose to put it down, if not for a while, I will miss some really life-changing opportunities that I'm not prepared to miss. Do you get it? So just be confident in everything that you're doing. It's time for healing, not war. Now, I need a clarifier for this. What do you mean it's time for healing, not war? And it is. It's been time for healing, not war, but I can smell something in the air. Well, we got the 9 of Cups with it. It says, everything has turned out well. Enjoy your success. Happiness, compassion, trust in the universe, high-minded optimism. And that is your portion. If so, the healing is determined on you keeping your vibration high. Hi, Michelle Flood. I'm telling you. Everything has turned out well. Enjoy your success. And really and truly, guys, I feel like if you choose that energy, then yes, you might dodge all of the destruction and the chaos that it is. And I think those that have been really in the front, that was their soul's choice to bring that kind of awareness to us, to let us know shit's peak and it's changing. And but we can choose, especially if you are clean out of it, you can choose at this point if you are going to choose your healing or going to choose to be part of the chaos. It's up to you. I can only mouth it out. Successful career. I mean, it's looking good. This t-shirt is really, it's a working environment, pay rises and promotions. It's a great skill. It's an 8. On its side, it's infinity. I think that, like I said, your contribution is worthy. Just keep working towards it. Keep believing in it. I just heard keep it close to your heart. Keep it close to your heart. That doesn't mean it's a secret. It means that you're going to keep it as a love, a labor of love. Nothing you are doing for clout. Nothing you are doing for money. Nothing you are doing for anybody else other than your heart's desire, the thing that you truly want to put out there. And even if you're not that skilled in it, you're going to take the time to study it. You're going to take the time to really get to know it. And so, yeah, keep it close to your heart, my G. Nikita, you lot, I'm phoning you. I said on antibiotics now until Thursday. Come Tumbi, which is like a bunch of herbs that you take and it will completely flush you out. You should never do it if you are pregnant. You should never do it if um I think it's something to do with your liver. If you've got any liver problems, it is liver. Is it liver problems? But apart from that, that Tingan wash take everything out of you. So I'm gonna do it. It's been years since I've done an Atumbi cleanse. I think the last time I did it was about 2021. So it's gonna be good to get that out of my system. And then the following week I'm traveling, so I think it'd be perfect. So also, oh, we got the 555 ting. I love this sigil. It's literally one of my favorites, and because that's what we're doing with these positive thoughts, with these successful careers, with this spirit. Do what spirit is telling you to do. Heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. I love that that's come up, because I'm just here to encourage you to do that. And to, hey Yvette, long time, beautiful. I'm just here to encourage you to listen to spirit, to listen to your guides, to see the signs and the synchronicities that are going to be doing. You know, as much as we're here collectively, we're also on our own journeys. And so it's very difficult to absolutely get this accurate for everybody. Is definitely take what resonates, leave what don't. You know what I mean? But I'm seeing a lot of you are being called to really release and leave things that are no longer serving you. You're being called to fast. You're being called to look about yourselves in terms of your health. I've been taking some supplements as well, which I've never done before. I don't do supplements, but especially living in the UK, where's the sun? So I've been forced to take vitamin D, but I've been also taking some probiotics to counteract the antibiotics. So yeah, guys, you know, just do whatever you're called to do, even if you've never done it before, even if it's new to you. Definitely if you've got flagging, hey Willow, I was thinking about you today, girl. Especially if you've never um done certain things. I mean, I would like to think that my intake of goodness and good things is pretty good, but at the same time I also got to say that it could be improved and it could be better, and let's try things. And especially I'm going through the menopause and like shit's being knocked out of sync and whack, and there's certain things that I have to really prioritize, like my vitamin D, like magnesium, like what's the other one that I have to prioritize? So magnesium, the vitamin D, and the is the thing. I eat so much yams, girl. I eat a lot of yams. I've stopped eating a pounded yam because I found out it's like 80% flour. Oh, I love that. I was talking about you the other day to my friend, and I was just saying that like you're one of the most adventurous people I know. You move around and you do this and you do that. I'm gonna have to come and find you. I'm going away on the 1st. I'll be back mm, mid March, and then yeah, I'm gonna come and find you. You know, especially as the weather's getting better, and I know you're outside doing certain things, and I'm glad I am. Trust and believe, especially in these times. It's my girl. It's my girl. Anyway, boom. So we've pulled from, shall we? Because we haven't pulled much tarot. So it's in reverse. We've got the Queen of Wands in reverse, and it says aggressive, demanding, dramatic, obstinacy. I think that's the word. Jealousy, deceit. Oh, listen, you see the seeds that you sent me? I'm going to plant them before I leave for my vacation. I'm definitely doing that. I'm so excited to see that grow. Like, I've always wanted like a meadowy thing going on. So that's what you've given me. Girl, I love you so much. I love you so much. With all of that, with spirit and the Queen of Wands in reverse, this big dark feminine energy. Big dark feminine energy. And you're going to see a lot of women getting their lick back for injustices that have. I feel like me personally, I'm not in it. I haven't got any energy to be getting revenge or lick back on anything. But dark feminine energy is the most untamed, unpredictable, chaotic energy you've ever seen in your life. And as we're in this 9-year, in this Oya year, year of the snake, you see my baby up there, the disruption of it all, that's what most of all, that's the energy that I can feel. But again, it's a choice. It's a choice if you experience that or not. And spirit is gonna either guide you away from it. Spirit's not gonna. So choose wisely. Choose the success. Choose the good luck. Choose the emotional fulfillment. Choose that now. What are you listening to? What are you watching? Who are you talking to? Who are you moving with? What are you doing on a day-to-day basis? All of these things determine the outcome of whether you experience bullshit or beauty. What happened to Anita Baker? What happened to this girl? I know she wasn't a girl's girl. I know she wasn't very kind and not many people liked her, but she literally disappeared into oblivion. We want to pull Moonology at the end. I want to see if what cards we get in alignment. Align yourself. Every time I say things like that, like you choose, this card pops out. Align yourself accordingly into what it is that you want to experience. It's your choice. Nothing happens by chance. You're not going to be swept away with the fairies. Just point every milestone, everything that happens in your life, you chose it. So you continue to do that as you move along. And yes, subconsciously, we chose some stupid shit because we didn't know. Habiba, I love you too much. What else we got? What else we got? Let's just see what other... Because I love this deck. I mean, I haven't even got no questions. We're going to collaborate. Great words coming out. Collaboration. We got no's and a complete sentence. And we've got, you're unstoppable. What's happening now is unstoppable, including you. Including the glow up of you. It's unstoppable. Including the expansion of you. It's unstoppable. At this point, where you are right now, I just feel like, my God, if anything was going to stop you, it would have done it by now, and it hasn't. So let's just continue to celebrate ourselves, continue to clap for ourselves, continue to jigger dance. I mean, I can't even dance properly good yet. I was trying to crip walk. Oh my God. I can't crip walk anyway. But I was trying and my ankle just kept saying, doing? What are you doing? Still going to try though. Still going to try. Let's continue to stay in joy. And it's not all love and light. Like I said, there's a lot of irritation. We've got the most obnoxious star signs of the zodiac running the cosmos right now. In the sun, we've got Aquarius, and then in moon, full moon, we've got Leo. Arseholes. Do you get it? But creative arseholes. Very what's the word? Conformative. Very unconformative, very opinionated, and very obnoxious. I'm sorry I said what I said. Said what I said. Okay? So you got them two running things in the cosmos. So I just feel like, you know, this is a great opportunity to rebel against who and what you used to be. Was that my hair just flicked all and created a completely different shape? Nah, because the locks are locking. The locks are locking at this point. I mean, I think by summer, they're going to be ridiculous and I'm going to be a nightmare for everybody involved, okay? Was it only the one card that came out? Oh, well, one card fell on the floor. But for the Moonology, okay, Ebonati, girl, Ebitoni, do I get it? I get it. Can I call you Ebonati? Because that's all I keep hearing. I know that's not your name, girl, but that's all I keep hearing, and it's like I can't get it out of my system. It's obnoxious and it's Aries, but I'm begging you, girl. I'm always going to give people my own name for them. And if I've got a name for you, that means I've got a different love for you. Do you get it? Okay, boom. We got new moon eclipse. The eclipse season that is coming upon us is a completion of what we were dealing with last March. If I remember correctly, the themes of last year, March, April, were, because I think the eclipse happened the day after my birthday. The themes were releasing, particularly friends and family members that were no longer resonating with you anymore. That was the theme. So I would imagine that as we are coming up to this new eclipse season, I loved Super Granny. Is that what you're calling me? Wallach's. I love Super Gran. Who used to watch that? You look old enough. Super Gran was excellent. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm imagining that the energies that are coming in with this new eclipse cycle, starting the end of March into April, are going to bring in new people. And these people are keepers. So just be clear that your shadow's in check, first of all, so there'll be no sabotaging and there'll be no bullshit going on. Your trust issues need to be worked on, my G's. Seriously, you need to start trusting people. You need to. We're not living in a time. You won't survive if you don't trust anybody. You won't make it. So you have to start trusting people. And the people, the new ones that are coming along, the ones that are, even some of them are not new, but they are moving in a new energy to what it was. Maybe you lot were just acquaintances and you've evolved into friends. Maybe you lot were just friends and you've evolved into lovers. You've got to learn to trust at this time, my loves. It's really, really important. But expect powerful change. And we've got that with the 555 as well. Let's read it. Runology. How come your book is not out? I love this shirt so much. I love it. All right, so expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're looking about, then this is it. It's the theme. Love is in the air. I told you lot. This is a card of beginnings and powerful energy work, boring and uncomfortable. I told you that. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better. And all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past. And past, life evolves every single day. Additional meanings of this card. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You're being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. So feel it. Feel good about it. This is an important turning point. You are headed in one direction, probably being guided by spirit. It's here somewhere. Or spirit. Told you. To turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go in. Regardless of whether or not there is a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. Listen. Telling you, 80s music's like a muscle that just lays dormant until poked. How am I remembering these words? I hadn't heard this song in decades. Decades! Yes! I love that we got a yes. We got no is a complete sentence, so don't forget to exercise that. We've also got yes. Say yes to more things, my G's. Please. Say yes to more things. Just be a little bit spontaneous, which is the... let's get into it. So, turquoise, true riches, a copper-based stone. Girl. A copper-based stone attracting good fortune since antiquity. Turquoise was popular for protective amulets sacred to Hathor, Venus, and to Buddha. It linked earth and sky, made a potent love charm. I told you this shit be in the air because it's the season. Self-understanding. Your pathways is one of self-realization. Qualities you cultivate now drive your spiritual evolution forward. Draw on your karmic wisdom and past life skills. Release vows that no longer serve you and speak what used to be unspeakable. Oh, I hate that it's glitching. I'll be finished in a minute anyway. Watch your health and avoid polluted environments. Watch your health and avoid polluted environments. Oh my God, what are you saying to me? I have to pause you, Freddie. Oh, I've got really bad connection. I'm trying to fix it. I don't know what to do. How is it now? Is it better? It is. I hope it is. This is the final furlong. Let's read turquoise, true riches. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. And the full moon being on Valentine's Day, I'm telling you. A copper-based stone attracting good fortune since antiquity. Turquoise was popular for protective amulets. Sacred to Hathor, Venus, and to Buddha, it linked earth and sky and made a potent love charm. Self-understanding. Your pathway is one of self-realization. Qualities you cultivate now drive your spiritual evolution forward. Draw on your karmic wisdom and past life skills. Release vows that no longer serve you and speak what used to be unspeakable. Because you're not trying to be liked. You're just going to say what you want to say in it. Divination. Watch your health and avoid polluted environments. Watch your health and avoid polluted environments. Brilliant success and happiness are coming because it said it all through the reading. Fortune favors you. You navigate the way forward with sure-footed confidence. Listen to me. But watch your personal safety and deal with problems immediately. Don't let shit build up. Deal with it as it comes up. Good friends accompany you and you are in the spotlight and others rely on you. That's that big Leo energy in that Leo full moon. So remember, and also trusting. Remember I told you about trusting people at this time. I know, y'all, I know what you've been through. I know, y'all, trusting people is a fucking trick. It's a scam, but it isn't. We're not going to make it if we don't learn to trust in these times. You hear me? The things that you keep a bank balance, but not as we knew it, because we're not putting our money in the bank. We're not doing that. We've been not doing that. I hope you lot have taken your money out of the bank already, because why is it still there? Frequency medium to high, chakras, soul path, attuning to inner riches. Because we had so many hey Renee, because we had so many problems at the beginning of this video, no sound, and then we've got some glitching going on. It's really difficult to know what transferred over, but I pray that you guys caught enough of it in order to definitely build on your confidence. Make sure that you know that you are worthy. Your source is good and it should be out there, but also keep shit close to your heart. When I say keep close to your heart, I mean don't do anything unless it is heart work, unless it is a labor of love. That is very, very fucking important. You guys are not going to start going out there doing shit for clout and likes. That is definitely not going to get you anywhere, because we're already seeing where that's getting some people, and it's not a nice place. Nobody wants to be there. I'm not 100% trusting Ricky. Ricky, if you don't know, is K dot. If I'm just saying it. Thank you guys. And what are the other? Do whatever you do it for you. You don't do it for anybody else. You do need to detox though, and you do probably need to go and get a full body workshop and checked out at the doctors and then things there, because it's important. Things that you can't do, get x-rays, get blood tests, have a look to see what's going on the inside. Make sure everything's good, my loves. It's really, really important to do that. And detoxing is a theme as we're coming into the new year, and that's not just a detoxing of the body, it's the detoxing of your home. You don't want a cluttered environment. You don't want anything old taking up space. I've got some old boxes that I just looked down here at. They probably need to go outside. So yeah, my loves, those were the main messages. No is a complete sentence. Oh, Nikita, I love you too. Thank you so much. And enjoy your transformation. Enjoy who you pop out as in this new season of the new year on the 20th in Pisces season. But Pisces is not going to be for the faint-hearted. So make sure, I think all of this detoxing, all of this self-awareness, all of this good energy of heart, good heart energy is definitely something that is preparing us for what's going to be coming into the new year, because for the past 5 years the new year has given us some drama. Not true. And I'm out because I'm running out of shit to say, and I'm not going to say it. I'm a little bit peckish, so I want to quickly eat something before it's too late. I love y'all, and I'll see you soon. If you haven't already, thanks Poppy. If you haven't already, you can join me over on Patreon. I'll be posting up some new content today in journal prompting. Journal prompting is for everybody. It's $2.22. I mean, get yourself in there. Also, some of the shit that I share from my past journal, from my very first journal, started writing in 1997. Oh my god. Listen, if you think you know me, you're done, because that journal does, and I'll just be sharing it over on Patreon. Also, we've got the 5 aspects of the soul. I posted up yesterday the YouTube version, and we've got the extended up on Patreon, which is only $5.55 for the month. If not, you can join and get all the tiers, which there's over 400 videos, my G's, on all kinds of things, from healthy eating to meditations, sleep meditations, there's all kinds of things on there. Oh my god. So yeah, and we've got book club up there as well. Oh my god, we've got book club, which is was life-changing for all of us that were involved with the whole of Women Who Run With The Wolves, and it completely transformed the way that we move as divine feminine, and yeah, really good. So my G's, I love you lot so much, and I will see you in no time. All right, darlings.